Hi everyone, welcome to the Queen of Queens Tarot. I'm so glad to see you guys here with me today. If you're new, welcome to the channel, welcome to the tarot page. If you are like a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I'm so glad that you saw something in me and it's got you coming back for more. So thank y'all for being here. So today, what we're gonna look at is their late night thoughts about you. So this is gonna be like my first. It's not like my first like 18 plus reading that I've ever done, but it is gonna be like my first like public 18 plus reading that I've ever done. So I think that's kind of a big deal for me, at least. So I have 3 options for you guys to choose from. We have the rose quartz here. Let's see. This is a rose quartz. We have the rose quartz. We have the carnelian for group 2. If it focuses, I don't think it's going to focus. But it's the carnelian. And we have this moonstone for group 3. So, take a couple deep breaths, whichever one you feel drawn to. That is your pal. I like the energy that we have here. Rose quartz is giving me very much lovey. We'll see when we get into it, but it's giving love. It's giving adoration. Carnelian is giving passion. It's giving heat. Oh, and so while I'm sitting here writing this, let me tell you guys how this reading is going to go. So y'all know me. I like pulling out oracle cards first just to get a feel for the situation. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we are going to do. Then we are also going to pull some tarot cards and surprise. This is a little baggie filled with, it has a couple songs. I didn't put a lot of songs because we do have our, well, I'm saying we, but like me and my sister, we made our own tarot deck. Well, not our own tarot deck, but our own oracle song deck. So we got that. And so I only have a couple songs in here, and I have some messages in here they have. And this is like an 18 plus theme baggie. So we're gonna get into it, okay? We're gonna get into it. So yeah, I'm ready to dive in. I'm ready to really have some fun. So if you chose your, what's it called? Your pile already, let's get into it. Hi group 1, if you chose the rose quartz or the crone, then this reading is for you. So we're trying to look into your person's late night feelings late night thoughts about you. From the crone, they think you are a particularly wise person. They feel like you've seen a lot of things, you've known a lot of things that perhaps have kind of left you jaded. But they do understand why that type of energy is needed. Before we go any deeper, I'm going to go ahead and pull out the oracle cards. So the first card we have here is confusion. We have selenite. So I'm getting like a very cool type of energy here. I feel that maybe they feel that in some way you have gone cold on them. We have a lot of, what's the word, spirit? We have a lot of allusions towards crown chakra things. Because I see all this white light and I see a lot of blue. Let's see what else we have. Romance. I was hoping that I can get your full spread, and maybe if I okay, let's break it like that. We have boundaries. We have with no beginning and without an end. You're the one for me, and it's evident. And we have you got me on a high. I don't want to come down, and I love it. I love it. So I feel like this person, they want you to note that, like, they recognize your divinity. They recognize your feelings of self-worth and value, and they value you very much. But they wish that they could see the warmer sides of you. They think about, because I feel like you are constantly pulled together. You don't seem phased. For some reason, this person wants to be the one who comforts you when you are troubled. I feel like they feel that you are always in your head about a lot of things. You could be in your head a lot about this relationship. You can be in your head about what else, Spirit? But I do think that you get in your head a lot regarding this relationship, to the point where it can make you obsessive. And this person, they want you to know that they feel that. I think they can feel it particularly at night. It's when they can feel it, when they can feel your energy the heaviest. How do you say that? When they can feel your energy heavily. They love your mind. They love that you know so much, but they recognize too how your mind can at the same time be something that prevents you from trusting them. They wish that you would trust them more. You may have a little itty and they want me to be gentle with you when I'm telling you this. So you might have a little itty bitty problem with trying to have everything figured out, trying to know every next move. And this person is saying, you know, I'm going to always be elusive and evasive for you, because you have to learn how to not always control the situation, and how to sit in discomfort, and how to sit in not knowing. Because it's not that this person has really good feelings for you, especially with the selenite here. I feel like, you know, what you did for this person, they think about it, what you did, as in like how you, I'm seeing spiritual activation. So like you helped this person to develop a sense of awareness, spiritual awareness, a stronger sense of self. It was by your presence. It was by your exchange with them, in your contact with them, that they were able to ascend to higher levels, that they were able to recognize that, you know, there might be some problems in their life, and that, you know, they should try to deal with that. And we have romance. This person thinks about whining and dining you. This person thinks about pleasuring you in all ways. You know, this person really is a romantic at heart. They really like to engage their sensual side. The purple is really pulling me in as well. It's something that's so royal about it. It's giving me big Leo Venus energy, okay? And just big love in general. Like, this person is very much so outward with their love, and they want to be expressive with you like that. But I feel it's something about it, with especially with no beginning and without an end. You're the one for me, and it's evident. I feel like that's what you are focusing on. It's like, you know, me and this person are supposed to be together, but you are too focused on the outcome. That you and it's not even saying that you have to wait for this person, but it's like, you know, if you feel them in your energy, if you feel them around you, you know that they are there for some reason, right? So try to, this is the message that I'm getting right now. It's like try to internalize, you know, what could they be meaning for you at the moment, as opposed to, the romance is blooming between us, because I feel like that's really what this person is here for. And I think both of you are becoming aware of that. I feel like over the course of you guys' connection, both people have become aware of how the other has helped them to level up, to reach new heights within themselves. But there is just a struggle. Yeah, there definitely is some codependency here, some issues of codependency that are being played out by both parties. But yeah, this person, yeah, they think about waking up next to you in the morning, the whole shebang, like, and you really give them good feelings. With you got me on a high, I don't want to come down, and I love it. You give them really good feelings. You make them feel safe. You make them feel good about their situation. You are something it's easy for them to fantasize about you. So group one, let's pull some tarot, and then let's also what do I want to say here? Oh, pull some of the messages from the baggie. So, spirit angels, ancestors, guides, what is Power One's person late night thoughts about them? Thank you so much. Ooh, first card out, we have the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. Assuming spirit. I get one at a time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Too many, just one. But I feel that means, okay. Alright. One more spirit. Power One person's late night thoughts about them. Thank you so much. Dang. Okay, I'll take both of them. Okay, so bear with me, y'all. because I'm getting messages as I'm shuffling them, but I want to wait. So we might pull some more, but for now, we're gonna pull those back. Okay. So let's go ahead. Actually, I'm gonna pull the tarot up too. Yeah, but no, because I like to see everything. So let me stop lying. Okay, pile one. So we have what's on your mind. We have punishment. Oh. We have I like it. Angel for them, but for me, you a. And this is Dirty by Tank. We have I Want You on Your Knees. We have Hate You by Mariah Carey. We have I'll Give You My Body, Just Don't Tell Nobody. This is Body by Cinead. I think her name is Harriet or something like that. They say, I don't know how to stop feeling like this about you. They got it bad. You could be dealing with an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And we have I Love the Way You Do It to Me. And that is, what song is that? Some type of falling in love song by LMA. Listen, if y'all really want the song, put a comment down and I'll drop it. But either way, let's go ahead and get into it. Group one, like I said, your person, they really think about the times that you were particularly sensitive with them. I feel that you have, as a result, like over the course of this relationship, as of things, there were a lot of expectations here on both sides. A lot of people wanted things a specific way. You wanted I mean, your situation isn't funny, but the way they explained this to me is they said you wanted the same things, but you had different methods of going to get them. And they're also saying that you wanted the other person to do what you wanted them to do. And if they weren't doing it the way that you wanted it to do, it didn't look like they cared or that it was love to you. So I feel like both people definitely struggled. Y'all may have different love languages. I can definitely see that here. But you have become very callous, big guard up towards them as a result of this connection. And they really want to know what's on your mind. Because I feel with this callous persona that you have taken on, it's really, you kind of push them away from the tender parts and pieces of them. So they don't even really know how you feel about them anymore. And I feel like we have boundaries here. So I feel like you had to implement those boundaries at the time. I think I need to separate this. Okay. So, yeah. You had to implement boundaries at the time because I feel like, they could have been taking advantage of your Queen of Cups nature, and it was making you feel very hypersensitized. Very much so in a way where, you just have to keep contact with them at a minimum. And I don't think they like that too much. I don't think they liked it too much. But I do think with the I like it here, I do think that they liked it. It made them develop like a newfound respect for you. Like, oh, she's not playing with me no more. We have I don't know how to stop feeling like this about you. So I feel like with this just Queen of Cups energy, like it's so strong. Like I feel like you laid it on very thick for them in the beginning. You know, you see this man, that man is on his knees. He's not on his knees for this woman because he's just so in love with her. And so I feel like, you know, that's what you were giving them, but it was some type of breakdown in communication. The Ten of Pentacles being here, they really see the both of you going the distance. They see the both of you going the distance. They see the both of you being able to get through any and every obstacle. They think that things can last with you, or at least they thought that things could last with you at one time. But for some reason, the Six of Swords, I feel, yeah, something about the situation just got too out of control for you. Maybe them as well. And there was a need to move on. Their late night thoughts about you, they think about, they think about the sex that you guys had before you broke up. Something about it, I don't know if it was off in a good or a bad way, but there was something about the sex that you guys had that made them feel like, you know, things were about to be called quits. So I feel like this person is also very intuitive. Even if they do have air placements, but I feel like, yeah, they just know a way to get into your brain and pick your brain. And that's what's something's kind of not dangerous, because I don't make it seem so dramatic, but that is the Achilles heel of this connection. People have power, and if they don't wield it in a right way, if they're not in a good space to actually wield this power, they won't use it right. They won't, you know, apply it correctly. With the Five of Cups, I feel like they definitely have regrets. They're thinking about, and we have Hate You by Mariah Carey. I can't wait to hate you, make you pain like I do. Still can't shake you off. Yeah, I feel like this person, you know, they are definitely reminiscing on the times that you guys spent together. This is the angel for them, but for me, you a hoe. Like, that's the lyric, but this really is talking about this Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles energy, because, like, in the public sphere, you were very well respected. They are probably very well respected. You know, they can't act like that in the public, but I feel like privately, Queen of Cups, and, you know, if she's in love, she's doing anything. So, and I feel like there was some type of, even though here, I feel like this man, the man or the person that you're dealing with, they surrendered to you emotionally, but you surrendered to them in other ways. There could be an element of, you know, BDSM or some type of rough type of sex here, because we do have punishment, and we have I want you on your knees, so like very rough and demanding types of sex. I feel like they definitely think about that late at night. It's a feeling of like they need you. Like they feel as if they need you. They don't know how to go on without you. They're finding it difficult to move on without you. We have the Knight of Cups here with Death. And I do want to get a few more cards, because that kind of felt, let's see. feel like they fantasize. Oh my God, yeah. They fantasize a lot about having fun with you, about playing with you. Playing in both ways, so like being playful, but also like touching you. Yeah, this person is very possessive. So in their fantasies, they think about like marking their claim, marking their territory in some way. Anything else, Spirit, for Group 1's person's late night thoughts about Group 1? Yeah, we have the King of Cups here. I feel like they keep this to themselves. This is not something that they share with everyone. But there are deep feelings and emotions here. I feel like both people, I feel like both people are struggling to get back in touch with their heart space. They think about the ways that you would make them come. So yeah, I definitely see that. It was something transformative about the sex between the both of them. Or just your relationship in general has been transformative for this person. Is there anything else for the angels and sacred guides for this one? Person's late night thoughts. Thank you so much. Alright. We have rare. So this person, they think that you are rare. They have never come across anybody like you. And if they have air placements, they love that. Let's see. Anything else good? Anything this person would like to say? So let's see. We have, I love the music we make together. So they love the sounds that you guys create when you are sexing. They say, I can't get you off of my mind. So yes, I do feel like you are on this person's mind heavily. They are definitely thinking about you. It's like, I really do feel like they spend a bulk of their night like up thinking about you, especially because we have all that silver and like type of late night energy. I feel, yeah, it's something about the both of you. I don't know. There's good feelings here, but y'all, not yet. Because you remember what I said, the sensitivity between the both of you is so severe that, you know, it must be handled with care. The way that you make each other feel is so sensitized to the point that if you are not in a healthy space, you can't invite it into your energy. So because then it wouldn't be conducive, or it wouldn't be beneficial for the both of you. So that's what Spirit wants you to understand about this relationship. Okay, Group 1. So yes, that is all I have for you at this time. I want to thank your guides, my guides, your angels, my angels, your ancestors, my ancestors, for all being here and helping me to channel this message. This was really so fun. I really enjoyed this, and I'm just so glad you were here to experience it. I hope these messages resonate for you. I hope they brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, Power 1? Bye. Hi, Power 2. So this is for all of my people who chose Pile 2, or if you chose this Carnelian. So we are going to look into what is your person's late night thoughts about you. So the first card we have out is the Lover. Isn't this so gorgeous? That's beautiful, pal, too. So we're gonna do like we did for the last group. First we are going to get your oracle cards out. We're gonna look at the messages that they have, and then we are going to pull it back just a little bit. Then we are going to pull some tarot, and then I also have some baggy messages. So, oh, you may be dealing with a Scorpio, girl. Watch out. Let me get my vibes out the way. Excuse my vibes. But either way, let's get into it. Let's see your person's late night thoughts about you. So we have acceptance for your chakra wisdom oracle card. We have past life. We have astral travel. We have fate. We have forgiveness. We have, you seem so interested. Could you tell me, was it real or was it all in my head? And we have, wish I had the common sense to know better and just walk away. Easier said, harder to do, when I still think there's hope for me and you. So I ain't gonna hold you, baby. I think that this is an ex. So if you don't want to hear nothing about your ex, you can click off. But if you don't mind hearing about your exy wexy, you can stay. But if it's not an ex, it definitely is a person. But people say ex like it's such a bad thing. Like, what if it's the person you love? You left off things amicably with, like, what if you wouldn't mind hooking back up with them again? Either way, outside of that, let's get into this person's late night thoughts about you. So yeah, I feel like they love the way that you love them. They thought that you had such a big heart, so emotional and so beautiful, though. The embodiment of elegance, the embodiment of grace. This person really adored you. I'm hearing apple of their eye. So I feel like at night, that's when they really get these thoughts that flood their head. They get these thoughts about you. This person may even y'all might engage in some type of astral travel, or do some kind of sexing during the astral travel. Because I still feel like there's some type of contact that's being maintained during that time. What else is this person feeling, spirit? Thank you so much. I think that they miss the way you smell. It's so odd. They miss your energy. They miss being around you. They miss watching your face light up. They wish that they could see it again. They love making you happy. They love making you smile. They think about the times that they did exactly that. They think about the times that they hurt you. to the point that, you know, you had to kind of be, your spirit guides had to bring you out of that situation, especially because it feels like this person kept you on a kind of topsy-turvy energy. So I don't know if they're apologetic, but they think about oh yeah, they are apologetic because we have forgiveness. But they think about that. They think about you know, when they used to play games with you, when they used to manipulate you. They wish that they would have loved you better. They now see you for what you were, what you meant to them. They hope that you do not cut off you guys' connection in the astral realm. Because that is one way where they get to... This person is giving vampire a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. They, at the same time... The energy... It still feels kind here, like or at least they're trying their best. I feel like it's an effort for this person to be kind. It's an effort for this person to not, oh God, you may have okay, it's an effort for this person though. I don't know, maybe they have just their brain is just wired differently. They think a lot about how the both of you crossed paths in the first place. They fantasize and make up a lot of scenarios about what could have, should have, and would have happened. Okay, let me get these cards out first, okay? Spirit angels, ancestors, guides. What does Gutu's person, what are their late night thoughts about Gutu? Thank you so much. So you can see. Yeah, this is, I saw the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. This is definitely a person from the past. Let's see, what else, Spirit? I feel like this person, when, you know, it was cute for them when you would get so sensitive and so worked up over them. They think about those times. I don't know. This person has a funny way of expressing their love. What Spirit angels, ancestors, guides for group 2? What is group 2's person's late night thoughts about them? Thank you so much. Whoop. We have Justice and the King of Cups. We are back, guys. So we have the Justice and we have the King of Cups. I'm gonna get 2 more cards. We have the Stars. So yeah, they are definitely big on astral traveling with you. Like, I don't know, they make it a thing for themselves. Like very connected. Like they cut off all contact with other people and just focus on you when they are in this type of astral travel mode. All right, and we're gonna do one more. Like they make time for this. Okay, one more card, Spirit, for group 2, and then we're gonna get some of the okay, all right. Then we're going to get some of the baggy messages. Y'all can see I'm shaking them. Yeah, this is so good too. This is good too. Person late night thoughts about them. Alright, thank you. So I think I have to separate them. So we have heavy water sign energy here, definitely Pisces. But also Cancer and Scorpio. Fire and desire, that's reminding me of Drake, so definitely Scorpio. Hustle and grind. All right. Good. So your person has a very, very strong energy. They know that you are cool on them, but they just wish that they had more time with you. Like, late at night, they just wish that, you know, they would have cherished you when they had you. I'm just looking at this past life card and how, you know, she's opening up this box and, like, you know, she thinks she's finding like a gift. Like, this is a gift to her, and she wished that, you know, they wish that they would have spent the time with you and actually cherished it. They could be wanting to as well, like, give some. They think about giving gifts to you. They're trying to right some wrong here. Yeah, I do definitely feel like there is some guilt here attached to the situation. But really, yeah, they see nobody and nothing but you. They really hate how things ended between the both of you, because, you know, they don't really see themselves loving somebody else like this again, even through, like, all of it. With justice being here, there is a desire to make things right. There's a desire to make things right and then seal that making things right by having sex. But this person wants to right their wrongs with you. They want to make things better again. But I think they think about too how you came into their life to teach them certain lessons. You came into their life to teach them certain ways of being, to teach them about certain modes of thinking. They think that, you know, the both of you crossing paths was definitely something that was meant to be, something that was meant to happen. This person has deep, and because it's the King of Cups and it's Scorpio, and it's so crazy how this fire and desire is covering up this Scorpio card. But, like, this person has deep feelings of care and affinity for you. They really are in love. They may not show it, but they have fire brewing inside of them for you. Yeah, the stars being here, I feel like they want to heal this connection. They think about healing this connection. They think about things going back to their purest parts when the both of you were together, when you were really acting from a heart space. they think about making you come, like, a lot. But I also think they think a lot about, like, oral sex with you as well. And I'm getting an energy of, like, a build up. I feel like they have had a build up of energy towards you, that they are waiting and hoping one day that can be released. We have here, you make me feel so free, sending my love to you. You are the truth. I think they recognize that a lot of the things that you said to them, and especially with the stars being here, and that's Aquarius, and that's like the water barrier. So they bring like new thoughts, new ideas to people. They recognize how valuable your mindset was, because it kept you in a state of hope and optimism. They really miss your energy. They really miss your energy. They miss your lips. I feel like this person does have like a heavy eye on you. This person really misses too how vulnerable, because we have the Nine of Cups here. This person misses how vulnerable you used to be with them. We have, can you kiss me more? We're so young, boy. We ain't got nothing to lose. We have, can't take my eyes off of you. We have, it's all for you if you make a move. The hustle and grind. I feel like that's what they are trying to focus on right now. That's what they are trying to put their energy into. But at night is when they allow themselves to kind of splurge onto fantasies and thoughts surrounding you. And, you know, I feel that there is a bit of guilt here. There's a bit of guilt that they are trying to work through. Maybe it's just something about this relationship. Yeah, a lot of tough lessons were had between both people about, and I feel like it was about intentionality of relationships, of, you know, saying what you want, having values and living by them, things of that sort. So you both taught each other a lot of things. And with this, you are the truth. Sometimes the truth weighs heavily upon people, and I feel like the truth has weighed heavily upon this person. They are kind of, and as I'm saying that, I'm getting a lot of energy in my back. So yeah, I feel like, you know, they may even experience some type of back pain or some type of pain just because, you know, they're separated from you, or, you know, from the guilt. There's a heavy guilt here. But like I said, that astral travel time, that's when they really like try to connect with you. And that's when they try to, in some regard, pay for their mistakes. But it's kind of selfish too, because they want to hunch. But yeah, this person is open. We have, it's all for you if you make a move. Like, they're open to you. They're so open for you. Like, you got them wide open. I feel like if you and this person were to like have sex, they would come quick, because they're just so overwhelmed. Like, you know, they need to let out some steam. They need to release. Let's see. Let's first see anything else from the tarot. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Is there anything else that group two's person? What is their late night thoughts about group two? 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess nothing else from the tarot. I want y'all to see that I'm doing this for you. I always like seeing it in person. So let's see. We have You've Changed Me. I felt some tears behind that. I feel like this person might have cried over you. We have Pisces and we have water here. So yeah, I feel like this person is very emotional over you. Like, you know, maybe they didn't show it in the past, especially with the King of Cups here, but they are definitely very emotional about you. We have Let's Stop Playing Games and Give In. That's what they want between the both of you. And we have Sweet Dream, Beautiful Nightmare. All right, group 2. That was your person's late night thoughts about you. I hope that, you know, that resonates for you, that brought you some clarity, some insight, and some guidance into your situation. I want to thank your guides, my guides, your ancestors, my ancestors, your angels, and my angels for being here with me and helping me to channel this message to you. I really hope that it brings you some peace and understanding and help you to more easily navigate your situation. Okay, honey? So I see you later. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye. Hi, group 3. This reading is for all of my lovelies who chose the Power 3 or this Moonstone crystal. Let's see what your person's late night thoughts are about you. So, I need to bring this up a little bit, I think, so you can be in the frame. So we have the box. So like always, we are going to start out with some oracle cards. So I'm going to put all those down, and then I'm going to put some tarot, and I also have some baggies. They have, like, you know, a baggie with like some messages. They have songs in here. They have just messages, things, you know, your person might want you to hear. And it's 18 plus. It's a little raunchy. So we are going to get into it, y'all. So we have a quest. Let's see. Your person's late night feelings about, or late night thoughts about you. We have new/waxing moon. We have problem solving. We have money versus love. Ooh, isn't that the golden rule? We have redacted. We have right then, I didn't even have time to overthink it. I loved you, and all of a sudden I was all in. So somebody is having a realization. And we have found me right when I fell. I am under your spell. So let's see. Yeah, this is pretty centered. Okay. So let's see. The box is giving me energy of your person is currently experiencing some type of problem, and they are trying to, it's something about your connection. Okay, let me put this down. I have this deck in my hand, I'm trying to cut it. But even that Lover's card is something about your connection that started making them think outside of the box, outside of what they would normally see, outside of what they would normally come to some type of conclusion about. It says the box, the cage, the rules, the norm. We all live to some degree within the confines of the box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures. Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. The box may appear as expectations from parents, a well-paying but heartless job, the pressure to look or behave like others, or simply to stay small. There is a box around you now, made of some type of confining thought. What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. This is part of its multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will present itself to you. Keep going. Excuse me. Breakthrough, an exquisite life requires it. So I feel like, yeah, you were a lover's moment for this person, in the sense that you made this person question, like, I feel that, I'm in a stable place. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed. I feel like this is what I want to do. They were feeling sure. They were feeling in a space where, they knew what they were going. They knew what they were doing. But it was something about the both of you crossing paths that made this person start to reconsider. Damn, am I sure about, I thought I wanted one thing, but now I've come across you, and yeah, look at that. We have Empress and High Priestess energy. So that's a mix of the feminine elements, right? And I feel like this is the feminine. Let's just say the feminine. And I feel like this person, yeah, they like a partner who is pretty feminine. And for them, you checked off all of the boxes. But there was also something about you that required that people live a true and authentic life. So for many of you, you were a person that they think about how, when you entered into their life, you changed things for them. You made them view things in a different way. You made them see things from a new light. You gave them a shift in perspective. I think you could be a girl who's into the woo-woo. They were kind of alarmed about that at first, because they felt like, I don't know, but they could have felt like you were doing something to them, like you were putting a spell on them. But it's just your energy, like your essence requires authenticity. Your essence brings up problems for them, in the sense that it's things that they should take care of. It's things that they are trying to hide from. It's things that they are trying to, just repress and keep down. But you bring this out of them. You stir them to action. So this could be a very intellectual relationship. I want to see the tarot. So I'm going to shut up. But I want to see the tarot. Yeah, like you made this person reconsider. We have the Ace of Swords. All right, what else, Spirit? What does Power 3's person want them to know? Or what are their late night thoughts about Power 3? Thank you so much. They found that the conversation with you was very intellectually stimulating. They like that when the both of you were together, like in your own, when you were together, when you were talking, it was like you were in your own little space. even if other people were around, you had a good way of making them feel like they were the only person that mattered in the room. Let's get into this person's energy more. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. What is group 3? What are their late night thoughts about group 3? What's coming up? We have the 10 of Cups. We have the Wheel. They feel like their ultimate dream would be for destiny to bring the both of you back together again. Yes, we have the Queen of Wands. This person really thinks you put them under a spell, like, because we have the Four of Pentacles. Like, it's just something about you. Like, you pull those tendencies out of them. You are pulling those tendencies out of them to the point that it's sometimes all that they can think about. So they feel that, like, you did something. Or did you, power 3? That's your business. But that's what this person is feeling like. They feel like there's something dangerous about you, but it's so tantalizing at the same time. They want to know that they can trust you. I feel like this person is very, very intellectually stimulating. Y'all have good conversations between one another, but ultimately at their core, they are very sensitive. They have a very soft and tender side, so they want to know that you are capable of handling them. They think about all the things that they didn't say to you. They feel that, you know, there must be more to you guys' situation, that there has to be more to you guys' situation. That's what it feels like to me. Like, they want more. They want more. I think I'm gonna move this back a little bit. They want more. Yep. One more. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. What does Power 3, these persons, what late night thoughts do they have about Power 3? One card, for the love of God. Alright. Oh. You're giving me happy. Y'all, come on. One more card. It's for Power 3. Okay. So we have the Sun. Alright. And then we also have some of the messages from the baggie. So I'm going to stir those bad boys up. Okay, so the first one I see, what? Sorry, Power 3, my sister wanted something, but yeah, the first one I see here, we have is Cancer. We have I love talking to you. We have Mine, the Four of Pentacles. So I told you that possessive energy is here. We have I can't help the way I feel about you. We have words of affirmation. Oh, okay. And we have get on your knees, so those two go together. All right. So, this person, yeah, they think a lot about like your past conversations. They think about what you guys talked about, how you guys bonded a lot over communication. Like the communication between you guys was pretty solid. Y'all were very clear and direct. But was it though? No, it wasn't. But y'all had a nice conversation. That's what I'm hearing. There was a problem with communicating your desires and wants to one another, but y'all had nice conversations. Y'all could talk about a lot of different type of topics. Like I said before, this person does wish, like their ultimate dream would be that, you know, destiny would align for the both of you to come together again. We have mine here. This person views you as theirs. Just the energy of the King of Swords being here in the first place, that is an energy of persuasion, an energy of mental domination. So this person might get off to dominating you mentally a little, not in a toxic way, but like maybe in a toxic way. And I feel like they do that. They feel like they maintain the upper hand by not always revealing how they really feel. Yeah, they think about so many things that they didn't say. They don't know why they feel for you as deeply as they do. They, oh, we have more. Wow, we have more. I didn't even see them. They see your light. We have, you deserve so much better than me. So they see how beautiful you are. They see how gorgeous you are. They love your body. They are in love with everything about you. They wish that you would have shown your fun and playful side more. Overflow. We have overflow here. They know that, like, you got it on you. Like, they could just look at you and they can tell that, you know, you taste good, you feel good. Yeah. We have kiss and makeup with the Two of Cups here. That's what they want here. They want everybody here to think about letting down their defenses with you and actually trying to talk the situation through. And as they are talking, because both of you are big on words here, that's why we have words of affirmation. I think that may be one of this person's love language, and it's kind of like they need you to talk because it helps them to dominate the situation more, but it also makes them want you more. This person, your person, is they are an interesting character. But yeah, this person is they just want you to submit to them, like, you know, like, stop fighting, like, let's cut this fighting shit out. I don't know why. So that felt like very forced. So that I feel like that's what this person is like. Let's find a problem to our situation. Let's find a way to make this work. I deserve you, you deserve me. Let's figure it out. That feels like the energy with this person. They think about figuring things out with you. They're thinking about making things right. This person is like, what new person? Like, no, you're meant for me, I'm meant for you. Let's stop playing these games. Yeah, they are trying to figure out a way outside of these constraints. But first, let's see Immortal. I'm gonna shuffle 5 more times. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Is there anything else that Pile 3's person your late night thoughts about Pile 3? Thank you so much. And then it's so interesting that we have the Moonstone here, because this person, they're just very, and we have Cancer, so this person is very sensitive. They don't really open up to too many people. Like, they could be very moody. I'm even getting a little bit of Aries energy. They act from a place of instinct. So you think about the times, you know, when they were just too impulsive, or they feel like they acted too much from emotion, or they think about when they didn't express how they feel about you because they acted too much from emotion. So let's do it. 5, 4, 3. Oh, okay, I guess something else came out. I see Mr. King of Wands, Mr. Fine Sexy King of Wands. Alright. So, yes, we have the 6 of Cups on the back. So, this person definitely, they think about, you know, all the time, the times that you may have spent together. Yeah, I feel like they definitely have some regrets about, you know, what they didn't say. I feel like you made this person turn inwardly. You made this person take a good look at themselves. There was something about you that felt so familiar that it was easy for them. So if you call for anything else, call for these person late night thoughts about them. Let me put them over here, actually. Okay, you know, that's too many. They feel me. I know what they feel. Anything else about call for these person late night thoughts? Alright, thank you so much. Let's see. So we have Goddess energy. Like I said, this person, they're in love with your body. They really, and I don't even think it's just your body. They like everything about you. Like the energy that you embody is just very, very much so like otherworldly. Like you're not from here. I feel like this person feels like you're not from here. And they wish that they could live like that. They have, I wish you could see how special you are to me. They want you to see how much they value you. They want you to see how much, you know, I don't feel like, yeah, they didn't make it clear to you how they felt about you when you guys were in contact. So they wish that they would have told you. We have, I see you in my future. This is Mr. Knight of Cups. You know, he's Mr. Wishful Thinking. He be talking sometimes. But I do think that this person, yeah, when they do fantasize, they think about seeing you in their future. They think about you being there. They think about you being the mother of their children. They think about you, they think about, look, I'm just looking at this 10 of Cups here, and I'm getting this image of like a person, like a woman being pregnant, and you know the man's just, what you need, what you need, what you need, I get it for you. She too much pregnant. He's just doing a lot, like. So we have some sexual messages. What's my name? So look, and right over Mr. King of Swords. So you know this person, they would like to regain their dominance in this connection. That's what that feels like to me. We have without it, I go through withdrawals. This person is really fiending for you. And then we have overflow. And I feel like they feel like you are in abundance of what you can give to them. So why aren't you giving it to them? That's the energy. Like they were like, they're like, don't you see I'm sitting here suffering? I feel like you can feel each other's energy. There is some type of emotional connection here. And so yeah. Overflow, overflow, overflow. They love what happens as a result of blood pumping to your nether regions. That's I don't know how I can see. This is crazy. I have to learn how to say stuff like that. Um, they say I love the way you talk to me. So they even like communicating to you when they in the pussy. Like they like talking to you when they in the pussy. They like talking to you like, you know how people be the be on Twitter talking about like talking a person to the neck. That's what this person likes doing to you. Yeah, they really enjoy that. We have angel for them, but for me, you a hoe. This is dirty by Tank. So this person really likes that, you know, you may have like a public persona that you put on. You may come off as very what's the word I'm looking for, virginal in nature, but this person might have a slight Madonna horror complex. I think that's what it is, Madonna horror complex. Yeah. That you might want to chat with them about, but at the same time, they are turned on by that. Or maybe you are helping them to get through their Madonna horror complex because you show duality of woman, obviously. Like, you know, I hate men who pigeonhole women. So you are showing this person, or just people in general, who pigeonhole women. So you are showing this person the dynamics of a woman, what it looks like to be a woman, how you can be pure and modest to one degree and also be dirty and I don't know. See, even the language we have around it is just weird and takes and strips agency. But anyway, you're helping that person with that dynamic. You are helping them to realize, you know, that those two energies can exist. And I'm getting drawn back to this goddess energy. They see that. They see that. So thank you so much, Pile 3. This was your person's late night thoughts about you. I hope that this brought you some insight and some guidance to your situation. I really want to thank your guides, my guides, your ancestors, my ancestors, your angels, and my angels for being here with me. This was so fun to do. And yeah, I hope that this brought you some clarity to your situation moving forward, okay? Thank you so much, Pile 3. I hope to see you again, okay, baby? Bye.